Here we go now then, okay, I just get, all I've done now is squirted out some paint, as I told you, the colours, and I've mixed a couple of different strengths in with the glazing medium there, okay? I can't just trickle off the palette if I do that. So that's all I got for now is the glazing medium and the paint. So I'll just start to get it on there now. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. I'm not happy with that. I got too much paint in there, so that's coming back off. One thing you can do that, you know, when you've got when the painting's dry underneath. That's why it's important to leave it dry underneath, really, you know. So I just kind of stick up some more glazing medium there now because that colour was too strong. Go down another much weaker colour there. You forget how strong the pigments are in some of these colours, you know, and it that was too much hours. Of course you get some reflective colour coming through the stained glass window as well, you know, like there's reds and blues in there, which would be adopted by the wall, but we can put them in after. Get the light colours on first. Put it down this edge here. And this part of the wall here will be picked up off that light there, so you don't want this colour. This is the colour I'm using from here. That ain't too bad for a minute. Now as we go up into the top now, the shadow should get cooler up there. So we don't want this colour by there. Screw it out a little bit of the next colour now, Indian yellow red shade. I'll do it. A little bit. Yeah. Similar colour. Just a slightly darker version of that because it's got the red oxide in it. Maybe a bit more by there. Okay. 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 And we'll put mix the violet and the blue together now. Tiny bit of violet. Very strong staining colour up the violet, and a little bit of the ultramarine blue with it, just a tiny bit, a little bit more of glazing medium. Clean your brush to make sure we haven't got any yellow left in it, in the mineral spirits. Make sure it's dry so you don't get a trickler. Just taking a little bit of the blue and violet now. And I'm sticking that in with the glaze. Not enough there. There you are. A bit more blue. Let's see what that's like there. Okay. And that's a colder colour now for the top. So let's just blend that in there like that. Okay. Can you see that having any effect there? When you're glazing, look for a cut-off point as well, you know. You don't want to start doing a bit of glazing here and a bit over there, because it goes off on you. Especially, this is a north light window coming down here, so it's nice and cool. So I don't recommend doing it in the sun, and wait a few days before you put it anywhere near any sun, because it'll start, like a spidering effect will happen on top of the varnishes in it. Because you've got a varnish in the glazing medium as well. Okay. I'm not displeased with that. A little bit more on there. A little bit more on there. Every time we put a glaze on, it will get darker. So you can't put a glaze on and hope for it to get lighter. It won't happen. Okay. A bit of cool glaze by part of the window there as well. Like that. Okay. Right. We'll strengthen it up a little bit now, a little bit more blue and a little bit more purple in with the glaze to go under the door. Under that hatch thing there. A little bit. So let's go under here. Okay, my canvas is bouncing a bit there. You can still see what's happening underneath. Okay, a bit there. Okay. A version of it just over there. Okay, can you see any difference in that now? Okay, right, I'll mix the next colour up now, and in fact I think I'll do a little bit of brown here now. So instead of moving down to the font here, since I got this colour going, I'll try a bit brown there. So again, clean off your brush, your mineral spirits. And I'm going to change brushes now to a slightly bigger brush. And take a look at it under the light, and if you've got, just get one of these and just smooth it down a little bit. If you've got too much going on there. Okay, that one's alright actually. Right, we're going to use a slightly bigger brush than that now. Try this one I think. Too big. Let me use one of these. So I'm just going to do the same effect down here. Already the glaze is starting to go a bit sticky when I've taken out with the palette. Be careful on the candles. Okay. Same on the other side. Again, this colour's reflecting out of the stained glass window. That'll be on top of these again, so there might be another glaze going on top. You keep building your glazes up. Just keep building them up. Hope you can see something happening there now. I'm getting further from the light now. I've strengthened up the yellow a bit, so it's a little bit more stronger. The yellow's stronger, but it's a weaker light than down here. It's going to be brighter down there, so by strengthening up the yellow, and as I go up a bit further, all on the flicks of the white to highlight, just touching the yellow like that. Okay, a little bit here, and there'll be a little bit there, just catching the light from up here, underneath. Okay, I'm not doing too much. Don't do too much because it's easy to put another coat on later on. We don't need this chalky white looking colour anywhere on here, on this wall. And a bit on this wall here as well. Catching there, look, down there. Not overdo it. You always think you've got to do more than you have, really, and quite often less is more. As jazz musicians will tell you, don't have to keep belting away. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to change colour now. I'm going to go into more of an orange colour now. So I'll just mix that palette up a second. Okay, I just warmed that glaze up now by adding a little bit of this Napsol red. Some over here as well, where this light is catching everything. A bit on here, see? The light will be going over as far as that. And on here as well, won't it? Okay. It's like feathering the light up. I don't think this is going to be dark enough. I need to go down another grade again to go into the last bit and go across there. Keep grading it down. Using stand oil as well now. Lots of stand oil going in. Get it to flow. Get it to flow up there. As I said before, don't jump about. Try and keep in the same area when you're glazing. I've strengthened it up again. I've just added a little bit more of that red, which I can't pronounce. I'll keep working that across there now and down here and around there just for a minute.